Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for some DC reviews, and in these DC reviews I'll be covering Flash issue 34 followed by issue 20 of Justice League Unlimited. I'll now get things ready and organised for the first one I'll be reviewing. So first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? It certainly does, to which I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So, as the story begins, we get to follow Wally West, as his day is beginning with Mr. Terrific, and we get to see a conversation, and of course something begins to take place in Central City. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we see him catching up once again with Mr. Terrific as to help solving a situation that has occurred within the story. And last but not least, towards the end, to which we meet the key villain that is responsible for this. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story rating. First things first, do we get anything time-wise, reference-wise, considering how far we are issue-wise? The answer is no, we don't. Next is time, nothing at all. Next is the locations that we get to see in the story, so Central City as well as Gorilla City. Last but not least, we have the cast of characters consisting of Wally West Flash, Mr. Terrific, Gorilla Grodd, and the unknown villain at the end. It would have been nice if they mentioned the villain name. My overall rating for the story is a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into Justice League Unlimited. So, as we start to move into Justice League Unlimited, issue 20, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So, as the story begins, we have the villain of the Brainiac Queen returning into the story, and this has connections to the Absolute Power and one more other story, to which the Brainiac Queen is also looking for Amanda Waller. Moving towards the middle of the story, we have the members of the Justice League going out of their way to take on the Brainiac Queen. And last but not least, towards the end. Wrong place. Last but not least, towards the end, to which we get to see the Brainiac Queen turning Earth into a Cyber Earth. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story rating. First things first, do we get anything comic book reference-wise, considering how far we are issue-wise? We certainly do. First with Absolute Power, and then there was something else. Next is the area of time, to which wasn't mentioned. Locations, we had Elsewhere, wherever F Elsewhere was, along with Earth. Last but not least, the cast of characters consisting of the people who make up the Justice League in this issue, the Brainiac Queen, and also we get the appearance of some of the Green Lanterns. My overall rating for the story is a 7 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.